What's up, guys? It's Friday, June 27th, 2025. Cruising down to my show at Tiki Bar in Solomon's Island right now. Some of you guys might have noticed that I haven't posted any videos this week after my daughter's birthday and stuff. It's been kind of a shitty week. It's supposed to be fun, a fun time. Our show at Secrets is always a really good time, rager, packed. This time, not so much for me anyway. Got into a big blowout with my brother before the show that day. I'm not going to go into it. There's a lot going on. It's really deep and goes beyond any sort of sibling rivalry or anything like that, but I'm just not ready to talk about it. In any case, I haven't been in the mood to make any videos because I don't like to make videos where I'm like bummed out or sad or whatever, but I figured maybe this would be a way for me to get back into it, just kind of lift my spirits a little bit, a couple days removed from that now. So, as I've said before, I kind of use my vlog as like a journal entry. It's funny because since I've been doing the vlog so much the last month, I haven't been journaling really, and I like journaling. Sorry, I just ate a big sub and now I'm just like burping and stuff. So I haven't been journaling as much, and I want to get back to it. I'm trying to get the routine back down, but I say a lot of the things I'd say in my journal to you guys. Yeah, it was a rough day. It was a busy. Anytime we do the Secrets play out in Ocean City, we usually use that time to take advantage and get the kids and the family out. And I stayed at this hotel that is a cool hotel. I saw it last summer when we were there, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool to stay there one time. And it wasn't that much more expensive. I mean, everything's expensive down there. I think it was a couple $100 more for the same amount of time where we would stay at our normal spot. But anyway, it got really frustrating because they have 4 elevators at this hotel, and it's right on the beach, and it's like perfect. You don't have to go anywhere. You're parked. You don't have to, you just walk right out to the beach. It's great. But there's like, around check-in, there's like 30 people trying to get on the elevator now. And there's 4 elevators. They're all slow AF. And then you got some people that don't respect the line. They'll just like walk up and ignore the line and just jump on, like when on the first one that pops up. And you're like, yo, we've been waiting here for 10 minutes. Like, what are you doing? And then you have others that are like, you get on finally. And then, we're on the 12th floor. And the doors finally close. You start going, and like, I don't know, second or third floor, it stops. Somebody gets on and they press L for lobby, and it goes back down to the lobby. And then you gotta wait and then go back all the way up. And then of course you're hitting every floor on the way up because everybody's trying to get on. And I was trying to be respectful. Like, if I'm standing there waiting and the door's finally open, if people are in there, I go, hey, you guys going up or down? If they say the opposite of the direction that I'm trying to go, I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just wait for the next one, And it got to a point where it's like, there's people with no bags. They're just themselves. And they're like on the 3rd floor. It's like, just use the fucking stairs. Go use the stairs. There's like 20 other people here trying to get on with like bags and wagon and tent, all stuff for the beach, It's like, just use the fucking stairs. This country is just so used to just taking the escalators and the elevator. Like, use the fucking stairs. I try to use the stairs whenever possible, At the airport, I always use the stairs. I don't use the escalator. If there's, just, I don't use the fast walking thing unless I'm like late for my flight, But get some movement in your life, And that's what really grinds my gears. It's just a lot of running around, and my kids are old enough, especially my 15-year-old is old enough now to where like he notices that things kind of suck. Like it's not as fun. Like we didn't really do anything, you know. I don't make enough money, so I can't really do anything with my family when we get to the beach. It's just like we're like hotel poor, you know. God, it's so sad to say. Like I can take them on a vacation, but we can't do anything once we get there. So you know, there's a lot of things going through my mind about all that, and you know, I made a video about that a couple months ago, I think, but just where I feel like I'm at with the band's career and what, you know, the outlook and all that. But I don't know. I'm just like, it was just a bad week between like the slow elevators. I spent so much time on the elevators and not enough time like hanging with my family and like doing the things we wanted to do. Dragging the wagon and the tent out to the beach it was 100 degrees the first 2 days. I was miserable under our tent even. Like the sand feels like walking on hot coals. It was just like a miserable experience, you know, to be at the beach, in my opinion. And my wife likes to roast, you know, but not this guy. And then it's like, get to the venue, get in this big fight, and then I'm just kind of done for the rest of that day. And, you know, I have to apologize to anybody that was in the crowd the other night in Ocean City. Like, that was the first time that I didn't give any percent. Like, I gave 0 fucks, 0% during my performance. I just went through the motions, and that's sad. It sucks. I was really mad. I didn't engage with the crowd. I didn't even look at the crowd. I played my 20 songs or whatever it was. I counted down until the end and I was out. I immediately gave my tech my guitar and my ear pack, and I was like, grabbed my shit and left. That's it. Grabbed my wife, we left. Like, and that's a problem, you know? Like, this is supposed to be fun. We don't do it for fun anymore because it's a business and we have families and shit, right? But it's supposed to be fun while you're doing it. That's the whole reason I don't fucking pack trucks anymore or wait tables or drive forklifts. That's why I don't do that shit anymore. I wanted to do something fun with my life as a career. And it didn't play out that way. And I apologize to anybody in the crowd. I'm sorry if you noticed. You had to have noticed, some of you. But we did the thing. I was just out of my mind. Or maybe I was in my mind. Maybe that's the way to say it. I was just way too in my mind. You know, voice issues, all that stuff. Just all these things coming to a head. And I don't know how much longer I can do this. I don't. There's got to be a change. I'm trying to figure out solutions, you know. And this is just, I told you guys I'd be real with you, man, and this is just real. I'm sorry if this video is a bummer too, but this is a hard life, and especially when you're doing it with family. And things can turn sour. And the next thing you know, it's not fun anymore. So, I don't know, dude. Tonight, we're playing in Solomon's Island. This is another show that usually goes off. Great crowd, good energy typically. The weather's not great, but I think it's even supposed to storm like right before we go on tonight. But so we'll see if there's a great turnout or not. But I hope that I can get out of my head and back into the game a little bit for the sake of the people. And maybe for the sake of myself, maybe I can feel a little bit better, you know. But jury's out. So for now, I'm gonna get there a little bit late, but everybody's probably should be setting up by now. I'm going to program the set for tonight and do sound check, and then I got a room. I'm just gonna go sit in a room for 5 hours or whatever it is, and then come back and do the show, and hopefully I'll be in at least a better mood, as I said, for the people. So I really hate when this kind of shit makes me not want to do the things that I like to do. One of them is making videos, doing YouTube, I like making videos. I told you guys this a lot. I like making videos, but I don't want to get on there and just be mad. I don't want you guys to see me going through it in that way. I know it makes for good TV, but I don't know if I want to document that. I don't know if I want to have that on record, for me to go back and watch, Yeah, so that's the plan. I'm going to go do the show, and I don't know if I'm going to get any footage from tonight. I don't really feel like walking around going, "What's up, guys?" and talking to the band guys with the camera and getting all the backstage footage like I have been. I'm just not really feeling up to it. So, it sucks too, because this week is great for that, because it's all Maryland shows, and they always rage. Tomorrow we're doing our big acoustic set, full band acoustic set at Hopkins. It's sold out. I think as I just heard that they opened up 50 more tickets though, so if you need last minute tickets, hit up Great Eights. All right, I guess that's it for today. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll take footage, maybe I won't. Maybe this is the end. I don't know. Catch you guys in the next one.